Okay guys, we will go to the next chapter. It is called simultaneous equations, 3 variables. In junior high school, you already learned about this, which is simultaneous equations, 2 variables. Yeah, 2 variables means you are dealing with x and y, a and b, p and q. But now it's 3 variables. You will dealing with x, y, z, p, q, r, a, b, c, and so on. Okay. But before we go to 3 variables, I want to review about our SPLDV. I will use abbreviation in Indonesian language since in English there are no abbreviation for this one. Okay. Example 1. Find the solution of the following simultaneous equation. So I have these 2 equation. I will have to find the solution. Okay. In junior high school, you are forced to use one of the method, which is elimination, substitution, and graphic. But now in high school, I will give you a freedom to choose your method. Okay. For example, this one I will use elimination first. So in elimination, you have to make the coefficient, one of the coefficient is equal. For example, 2 and 3. To make it equal, the top part should be times by 3, the bottom part should be times by 2. So the result will be 6x plus 15y equals to 36. As for the bottom one, it will become 6x minus 4y equals to negative 2. Okay. And then we have to minus it. We can minus it or we can add them. Yeah. How to know that you have to minus it or add them? First, take a look at the same numbers. Okay. If it is the same kind, which is plus plus or minus minus, you have to minus it. If it is different kind, plus one of them is positive and one of them is negative, you have to plus it. Okay, you already know that. So this is one will be gone. This one 15 minus minus 4, it will become 19y equals to 36 minus minus 2, 38. So y equals to 2. There you go, y equals to 2. And then I will use substitution right there. So I will have 3x minus 2 times y, 2 equals to negative 1. 3x equals to negative 1 plus 4, which is 3, x equals to 1. There you go, we already have our solution. X equals to 1 and y equals to 2. We write solution set equals to, in the bracket, 1, 2. Easy, guys. Okay, the next example is this one. Okay, take a look at this. 1 over x minus 2 over y equals to negative 5. And then 4 over x minus 1 over y equals to 8. Okay, how to do this? First, I will have to make the coefficient equal. For example, this time I take the y. This is 2, this is 1. So the top part I should times it with 1. The bottom part I should times it with 2. Okay, times it with 1, it will not change. 1 over x minus 2 over y equals to negative 5. And then the bottom part is 8 over x. Okay, and then minus 2 over y equals to 16. And then I have to minus it because this is negative and negative. Same kind, you should negative. Minus, sorry. This one will be gone, and then this part will be 9 over x equals to negative 5, negative 16, negative 21. Wait a minute. Oh, this should be negative 7, guys. Okay, 1 minus 8, negative 7. And then you have to cross multiply it, negative 21x. So I will get x equals to negative 7 divided by negative 21. X equals to 1 over 3. Yay, we already get x. And then, to get y, I will use substitution right here. So I will write 4 over x, the x is 1 over 3, minus 1 over y equals to 8. Negative 1 over y equals to 8 minus 4 over 1 over 3 equal to 12. Yeah, so 8 minus 12. Negative 1 over y equals to negative 4. We'll scroll it down. Okay, cross multiply it, negative 1 equals to negative 4y. And then move the negative 4, 1 over 4. There you go. We got x and y. So the solution set will be 1 over 3, 1 over 4. Okay guys, I think it's very easy. You already learned this, so I only memorize it to make it easier later in SPLTV. Okay, next. The last example is word problems. It is known that the ratio between the number of COVID-19 sufferers and the number of recovered patients in the city of Bandung is 3 to 2. Okay, so we have to translate this sentence into mathematical expression. Okay, first, we don't know how many sufferers right there, and we don't know how many recovered patients in this situation. Yeah, so I have to let the sufferers as X and the recovered as Y. And then from this sentence, the ratio between the sufferer and recovered is 3 to 2. You should write X, the ratio of X and Y equals to 3 to 2, right? But this one is very hard to calculate later. So let's not use this one. I will use X over Y equals to 3 over 2. We know that over is also determined as ratio. Yeah, so I have this one, and then I have to cross multiply it. So I will get 2x equals to 3y, and then I will get x equals to 3 over 2y. Okay, I already got x. And then the next sentence. The next sentence is the sum of the sufferers and recovered is 840. So how to translate it? The sum means addition. Sufferers is x, recovered is y, should be equals to 840. Yeah, and then you can substitute this x into the expressions. It will become 3 over 2y plus y equals to 840, and then plus it, make the denominator equal. Yeah, so this one will be 2 over 2, and then add them together. 5y over 2 equals to 840, and then move the 5 over 2 times it with 2 over 5. The result is 336. Okay, there are 336 recovered patients. Okay, and then I have to find the x also. So I will substitute again this y into the x. X equals to 3 over 2 times y, 336. The result for x is 504. Okay. Yeah, so I have x equals to 504. The question is determine the number of COVID-19 sufferer. Sufferer is x, so we already got the sufferer. Okay, so I will write sufferer. Wait, double R, right? No, sufferers equals to 504 people. Okay, that's it for SPLTV, guys. We'll go to SPLTV in the next meeting. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.